Logic?
Logic, what on earth is taught at school today? Possibilities, there are but three. One, she's lying to your sister's quite insane. Three, she's truthful, now why can't you see? Is your sister a liar? It's quite clear she's not insane. So there's just one conclusion. She's telling the truth. The answer's quite plain.
Perhaps you're right, Professor. I'll make sure Edmund leaves Lucy alone.
Oh, Professor, just to let you know, the coach party's arrived.
Oh my goodness, I'd quite forgotten. I'd better keep out of their way.
And you better keep out of the way too. I'm not that fond of children at the best of times, and I certainly don't want distracted by any of your childish nonsense.
Want to keep out of the way, Mrs. Macready?
Too right you will. You can wait in the old bedroom at the end of the west wing until I'm done.
Want to get the others? Oh, there you are. We've got to make ourselves scarce while the coach party comes round.
Where have we got to go to? A bedroom at the end of the west wing. You know which one that is, don't you?
We should have brought some books with us, or something.
We could play I Spy. I'm not really in the mood for games. Really? Then how about...
Edmund!
Sorry.
I can't believe how old this building is. Did you really say it was from the 12th century?
And if you'll all step this way, here's another interesting room. Look, Dad, look at the glass in those windows. It's all made by hand. Crumbs! We'd better hide. You heard what Macready said. I thought you told us to wait here. And if you all follow me through the rooms in the east wing...
Oh no, this is the east wing. Into the wardrobe, everyone.
I can't go in there. I just can't. It's all right, Lucy. It's just for a minute. That's just great. Here's Mrs. Macready.
Shoves the woodlands, hide in here.
Get right in. I can hear her coming.
It's so cold, and why is the air so clear?
How can we say we're sorry for what we put you through? Please don't worry about it. I'm just glad you're here too. Narnia, Narnia. That's the place where I'd be. Narnia, Narnia, not a lie or a dream. Wow, look at all these trees.
You're right, trees all around. And snow. I do believe we've got into Lucy's world after all. I'm sorry for not believing you. Will you shake hands?
Of course I will, silly. What do we do now?
Do? Why, go and explore the wood, of course.
Ugh, but it's so cold. What about putting on some of these coats?
But they're not ours.
I'm sure no one would mind them anyway. If you think about it, it's not even as if we're taking them out of the wardrobe.
I hadn't thought of it like that. The whole country's the wardrobe.
I say, we need to go a little more to the left if we're to reach the lamppost. What do you mean?
So you really were here, Edmund?
You said Lucy was telling lies when she said
says she met you here.
You poisonous little beast. Come on.
Where are we going anyway?
I think Lucy should be the leader.
All right, I'll take you to see Mr. Tomness, the fawn I told you about. Oh my goodness, whatever has happened in here? This is a washout coming here.
I found a note.
What does it say?
The former occupant of these premises, the Fawn Tumnus, is under arrest and awaiting trial on a charge of high treason against Her Imperial Majesty Jadis, Queen of Narnia.
High treason, oh no!
Also for comforting her enemies, harbouring spies, and fraternizing with humans.
That must be Lucy.
Signed, Morgrim, Captain of the Secret Police.
I don't think I'm going to like this place.
Who is the Queen, Lucy?
She's not even a real queen at all. She's a horrible witch and all what people hate her. She makes it winter all year round and never Christmas. Imagine that.
We have to go back now. I mean, it's cold and we've got no food. Never mind the witch.
Oh, but we can't go back now. It's my fault Mr. Thomas is in this mess. We have to try and rescue him. A fat lot of good we will do.
Oh, shut up, you.
Lucy has a point, Peter. I mean, I wish we hadn't come here in the first place, but knowing Lucy's friend is in danger, we should at least try and help.
I think you're right, but if we go home for supplies, we might not get back into Narnia.
We must go on, regardless.
There must be some food hereabouts. But where do we begin to look for Tumnus?
Susan, look. This indeed is a magical place. Look, that Robin wants us to follow him.
I do believe you're right.
If you're not too high and mighty to talk to me, I got something to say that you better listen to.
What is it?
It's no good frightening the girls. But do you realise what we are doing?
What?
We're following a guide we know nothing about. It could be leading us into a trap.
Robin's always good in the stories I've read.
Perhaps the fawn is evil. The queen is good.
But the fawn saved Lucy.
Perhaps. But to what end? And do you know how to get us home from here?
Great Scott, I hadn't thought of that.
And still no sign of any food. Oh, the Robin's blown away! Now what do we do?
There's something moving among the trees. Over there. There it goes again.
I saw it that time.
What is it?
Whatever it is, it's avoiding us.
Let's go home now.
I'm not sure how, Susan. I think we're lost.
Look, I can see it now. It's a beaver.
Lucy's right. Look at that tail.
Let's go to it.
Follow me. We're not safe in the open. Are you the sons of Adam and daughters of Eve?
Well, we're some of them. Shh.
Not so loud, please.
What are you afraid of? There's no one here but us.
There are the trees, and they're always listening. Most are on our side, but you never know who will chase you. You know who.
If it comes to taking sides, how do we know you're a friend?
We don't mean to be rude, Mr. Beaver, but we're strangers here.
Quite right. Here is my token.
That's the hanky I gave to poor Mr. Tomness.
That's right. Poor fellow knew they were coming for him and gave this to me. He said if anything happened to him, I should meet you here and take you on too. They say Aslan is on the move and perhaps has already landed.
What about Mr. Tomness? Where has he been taken to?
Shh! Not here. I will take you to where we can have a real talk and also dinner.
Dinner, at last.
What a lovely dance.
Merely a trifle, and it isn't really finished.
2 hills. The Queen's Palace is that way. I wonder how Peter will like it.
Master Peter.
Of course. Gosh, Beaver.
Oh, yes, lad. None of this fishing rod nonsense for us, beavers. That should suffice for our suppers. Here we are, Mrs. B.
Bless me, what a catch.
Oh, I have my moments.
What a snug little home you have, Mrs. Beaver. Thank you, good Ruby. That's the table laid and the kettle filled. Lovely looking pudding, Mrs. B. Merely a trifle, merely a trifle. Now to get a mug of beer for Mr. Beaver's supper. Just a small one for him tonight. He's trying to lose a bit of weight. What about Mr. Thomas? Where has he been taken to?
Oh, that's a bad business. He was taken up by the police, according to a bird who saw it.
But where has he been taken to?
Well, they were last seen heading north, and we all know what that means.
I'm afraid we don't know, Mr. Beaver.
The White Witch's castle, and the chances are he'll be turned into a statue.
How dreadful!
Yes, they say the old courtyard is full of people she's turned to stone.
Won't she turn him to stone too?
No, Ron will be right when Aslan comes in sight, and the sound of his roar sorrows will be no more. When he bares his teeth, winter meets his death, and when he shakes his mane, we should have spring again. You'll understand when you see him.
Adventure
feel rather nervous about meeting a lion.
That you will. If anyone can appear before Aslan without their knees knocking, they're either braver than most or just plain silly.
Then he isn't safe.
He's not safe, but he's good. He's the king, I tell you.
I'm longing to meet him, even if I do feel frightened.
That's right, son of Adam. And so you shall, tomorrow at the stone table.
Where's that?
I'll show you. It's down the river, a good step from here. I'll take you there.
I say, where is Edmund?
Who saw him last? How long has he been missing?
We have to find him. Edmund!
Edmund! What on earth are we to do, Mr. Beaver?
Do? We must be off at once. There's not a moment to lose.
We'd better divide up into search parties.
Search parties? Whatever for?
To look for Edmund, of course.
There's no point looking for him. We know where he is. He's gone to her. He's trying to betray us all. Now come on, hurry up.
There's no time to lose. I've packed provisions for you in all of these bags.
Have we got everything?
I suppose the sewing machine's a bit heavy.
Essential items only. We have to keep things to a bare minimum. Yes, essential items only. Right, let's be off.
Well, that wasn't a patch of the Turkish light. That marvellous, memorable, magical Turkish light. Time for me to make my move. I forgot my coat. There's no going back for it now. Ow! The first thing I do when I am king is make some decent roads. There it is, between the two hills, just like she said. A lion! It's looking at a dwarf. Well, when it pounces, I'll be able to make my way past. There is still his statues. Is it true? Does the queen really turn her enemies to stone? Stone cold. Perhaps it's the mighty Aslan. Of course, she made short work of you, king of the beasts. Who'd afraid of you now, Aslan? Time to go inside and find the queen.
Who's there? Who's there? Stand still, stranger, and tell me who you are.
If you please, sir, my name is Edmund, and I am a son of Adam, that Her Majesty met in the wood the other day. And I've come to tell her that my brother and sisters are now in Narnia, quite close, in the beaver's house. She wanted to see them.
I will tell Her Majesty. Stand still on the threshold as you value your life.
What a dreadful fright.
Come in. Fortunate favourite of the Queen, or perhaps not so fortunate.
I'm here, Your Majesty.
How dare you come alone? Did I not tell you to bring the others with you?
Please, Your Majesty, I've done the best I can. I brought them quite close. They're in the little house on top of the dam, just up the river with Mr. and Mrs. Beaver.
Is this all your news?
No, Your Majesty. I've heard of a lion, Aslan, who has come back to Narnia. Is that him turned to stone outside?
What? Aslan? Is this true? If I find you have lied to me,
Please, I'm only repeating what they said.
yes, Your Majesty. Make ready our sledge and use the harness without bounds.
A secret mission. Cool. Cheers. Wow, look at this. This is a nice yacht for the White Witch.
What do you mean?
I told you I should meet a Windsor. It's never Christmas. Well, look at this. I wonder if it's so
Mr. Beaver.
Oh, where are my manners? Let me introduce.
Oh, but I know who these children are. The witch has kept me out for so long, and now Asma is on the move. Her magic is weakening. Here are your presents. I have a new and improved sewing machine for you, Miss Beaver. I'll leave it at your lodge.
If you please, sir, our lodge is locked up tight.
Lots make no difference to me, and you, Miss Beaver. Find your dam finished when you return.
I'm speechless.
Ha! I wish.
Peter, Navagan, these are for you. They are tools, not toys, and the time to use them is near at hand.
I'm very thankful, sir.
Lucy, in season, use the bow only at time of great need, and blow the horn whenever you need help.
Thank you, sir. I'm ever so thankful.
Lucy, in this bottle is biflower cordial. If any of you are hurt, a few drops of this will restore them. The dagger is to defend yourself, for you and Susan are not to be in battle.
Thank you, sir. This is amazing, but why can't I go to battle? I think I can be brave enough.
That is true, but battle the ugly women fight. But here is something for the moment for you all. Merry Christmas. Long live the true king.
Long live the true king! Now then, drink your tea while it's hot. Sound like anyone? Time to be moving on. Enjoy the party. Bye!
Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho.
I reckon this has been the best Christmas ever.
We'll drink to that.